on my side.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can spend as much as you want with me. Don't worry about it, my dear.
Madeira.
My dear. Dark Eater, my dear.
Madeira.
From Dark Souls, Dark Eater, my dear. I'm saying Dark Eater, my dear.
Murder.
So everyone, hope you enjoyed on Anati's side. Hope you enjoyed the poop. The poop.
Oh God.
Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that was wonderful. Man, okay. Okay, next one. Hello YouTube. By the way, I'm gonna be doing that like on YouTube. So you have now officially you and Ren have cameos on my YouTube channel because I do always cut up.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna read you server. Just wait a second.
Yeah, I usually have all these videos where I react to. I split them into their own separate videos, and I'm just kind of.
I see.
Yeah, and I do these experience. Thank you for the raid, Anatis.
Traded my stream.
Hi.
Oh my god, raid! Woohoo!
Oh my god, the duck raid, unexpected. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, unexpected.
That's my surprise.
Surprise. Hello, we're watching some videos. We're watching videos. It's a reaction time. Actually, after this, we're gonna watch the New World Timeline of Failure, and you're gonna see just how much of a fucking mess New World was on release.
Oh yes, I know this.
So, first of all, we're watching Gigguk.
Yeah, Gigguk.
Gigguk. This is the video, How It Feels Losing Everyone by Gigguk. Not a depressing title at all.
Yeah.
Fantasy World, Heroes Party, Adventurers Guilds, Magic Spells, Demon Lord. Oh Lord, fantasy stories have become the McDonald's chicken
Lord,
nugget.
he coming.
Holy shit.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Damn.
I love myself some cheeky nuggets, but you can be damn sure my body is crying the morning after I stumble into McDonald's at 1 a.m. intoxicated and think 20 nugs sounds like a perfectly reasonable amount of food to consume right now.
Gigguk.
I want chicken nuggets right now.
Gigguk. That's a very specific example of a very specific situation. Do you want to? Are you like sharing from the past mistakes?
And it is. Oh, it always is. Yeah. Even if we exclude the Kai genre, it feels like everyone is set in the same basic Billy's first D&D camp.
That was a very girthy burp there.
With only slight variations here and there. Like every so often we do get something unique, like what's the name again? You know, the fantasy anime with that skull guy? No. Like the skull guy was one of the main characters. No. The other skull guy. No. It had a skull guy and there was red hair. Are you fucking kidding me? It was Magus Pride. So to me, it would be a complete surprise if I found a story.
Okay, now that he pointed it out, there is a surprising amount of isekai anime or anime in general its properties who have a skeleton guy. just a guy, skeleton guy.
And red hair.
Had all these usual elements present, and yet somehow immediately twisted it in a way I'd never seen before, while stamping out an emotionally poignant, hard-hitting tale that nigh on near brought to tears.
You know what? Speaking of, thank you, Cursed Wolf King, for 3 bits separately.
Cursed _.
Can you look at my my bits top
hi.
bits
Wait,
right now?
Estella. Hi, Estella.
Hi, Estella.
Cursed _Wolf King cheered X1.
Thank you, Astian, for following me.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm in Observer stream. I need to do it.
Okay. 01 is now following.
Okay. So before I'm gonna say what Cursed Wolf King did. So he decided to do the thing, and he wanted to do it to you, but you stopped your stream by this point. He sent 41 bits individually.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Individually.
Individually.
While Cursed Wolf King donated, cheered 1x bits. Cursed Wolf King donated, cheered 1x bits. Cursed Wolf King cheered 1x bits. Cursed Wolf King cheered. That happened for like 50 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He did that for, was it 1,000 bits for me?
Okay. But yes, thank
It
you,
was
Stella,
fucking
for the follow,
stupid.
and Astian. And now, and that is duck food. Arara. Arara. Okay,
Thank you.
no worries.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nice, nice. I feed you. I feed you, duck. Now let's continue this this whole isekai thing.
My eye within one chapter. But that's exactly what
Oh, I know
Soso
this
no
manga.
Frieren
I know
did.
this manga.
Frieren is one of the most refreshing fantasy stories I've read in a very long time. But before we jump into this fantasy world, you don't even
What
need to
the
travel
fuck?
far to try snacks from a faraway land.
Okay, I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
I know this manga.
Random.
Fucking boxer.
Ashen is simping like me. Let's go, Ashen, I love you.
Premium Japanese snacks and tea pairings straight from Japan.
Honestly, I have a shop in the city, like not too far away, where they sell like directly snacks from Japan. It's
You
good.
are my
Oh.
Japan.
It's good. I like it. I like Japanese snacks are like hit and miss in that largely they largely hit, but sometimes they're just kind of weird.
And to your door. Each boxy features a new theme, providing a
They look
gourmet journey
good.
through Japan every
I want
single
some.
month.
I want
Boxy
chicken
finally sent me
nuggets.
this month's theme, which is
Everyone
Midori
wants to buy me
which I
chicken
am
nuggets
so
too.
excited about. Because by far, one of my favorite things I've discovered after moving to Japan is that I love matcha-themed sweets and
Yeah, matcha
Oh, Kirsch. Hi, Kirsch.
snacks.
matcha themed snacks are actually really cool.
Oh, they look good. I want
Give it a
feed.
try.
I want food. Ugh.
Look at this.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's so good. Oh, fuck. This is fucking amazing. Oh, that smells so good.
Can you stop eating in front of your audience because we're all gonna eat?
eat.
This is legit, I think, my favorite snack box so far. Seriously, guys, if you haven't tried any matcha flavored sweets before,
my
you
man,
are
screw
missing
you,
out.
screw you.
I need to get feed again.
Snacks and comes
I'm
with a cultural
hungry.
booklet that tells you all about the themes, where the snacks come from, details on
Feed
all
me again, please, observer.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Okay, fair. Have a good chips, chocolate, and soda, Oni Bunman. But yeah, I'll. Okay.
the
Thank you. I was
flavors and even
hungry.
teaches you a few Japanese words and
No
phrases.
problem, no
If
problem.
you
Hey,
want
Ashton,
some awesome
this is
Japanese
like-
snacks
this
and
is me.
support this channel, click the link in the description and use code Gigguk15 to get $15 off your first
I already.
meal.
Yeah, I do the just arara separately because yeah.
Boxu order. Thank you to Boxu for sponsoring today's episode, and back to
Okay.
Soso no Frieren.
Yeah.
Or Frieren Beyond Journey's End if you want the English name, or Frieren at the funeral if you want
Thank you for Dix, Corsful King.
the direct translated name, or Frieren and the group of dickheads if you want my name. This is still the world of Billy's first D&D campaign, but we actually begin at the end of his campaign.
Okay.
Because you see, our hero party has just gotten back from defeating the Demon Lord. You have your usual suspects in the party returning home. There's the hero, the priest, the warrior, and the elf mage. Frieren, our main character for this story. As they reminisce over the journey they've just had, they're greeted by a meteor shower that comes once every 50 years. And while they share an intimate moment, they make a promise to catch the next one together in a better place. The guys wonder if they're even going to be alive to see the next one by the time it comes around, and Frieren's like, smell you later, losers. See you next Tuesday. Half a century passes in the blink of an eye, and when she returns, she once again reunites with the legendary hero Himmel, the one who defeated the Demon Lord, once the most powerful man on Earth. Now looks like that fucking old guy in every anime who sniffs apples for a living. Yeah, he may have defeated the Demon Lord, but he can't defeat time, baby, cause damn. Time got hands.
Dumb.
Reunited with the old gang, they once again go on one last adventure to see the breathtaking meteor shower before Himmel eventually passes away. Frieren, at the funeral, initially seems like the same stoic, apathetic person she was before out of nowhere she breaks down. See, they spent 10 years together, which is an absolute minuscule amount of time for an elf, but for a human, it's anything but. Himmel saw her as a dear friend, someone who he shared a once-in-a-lifetime experience with, who he spent a fair portion of his life and time in companionship with. But to Frieren, Himmel was just another acquaintance she spent a bit of time with. One who she thought she would have plenty of time to get to know better and grow closer to. And that's why she cries. Not at the loss of losing a friend, but at the loss of the chance to truly see him as one. And that... Phew! God damn, what a way to start. Frieren has one of the strongest opening chapters I've seen for a fantasy manga. The story comes charging out the gate, kicks you in the nutsack.
Yeah, honestly, when I actually read this manga, I didn't expect this, but they literally overload you with this sense of complete and utter loss someone feels from being like, she outlives everyone. That's the thing. She exists in a world where she outlives everyone. No matter how close she can come to a person, no matter, she will outlive them. That's just a fact. She will see every single person she cares about die before her. Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
And leaves you on the floor a dribbling mess before you could even make a D's nuts joke. Chapter 1 could have easily been an emotional one-shot, but Frieren uses it as a springboard in order to begin her own journey. She doesn't know why such a short period of time had such a huge impact on her vast lifespan, and so she decides to retrace the steps her old party went on in hopes of learning more about the friends she knew so little about. The passing of time is obviously a big theme in the story being told here, and a lot of it plays on how Frieren herself perceives time. Being an elf means your lifespan is functionally immortal compared to us humans. Every elf you meet, despite their appearances, would likely be leagues older than you. That's right. Elves are just MILFs in disguise. Think about it for a second. What I love is that initially we see time from her perspective. Years can pass in just a few panels. A page turn can result in a decade being lost, but that's what it just feels like to her. I mean, she pissed away 50 years like I pissed away 50 minutes playing a game of League of Legends. Now just imagine.
Oh no!
How sad would you be if within that 50 minutes where your 0-4 Teemo mid was flaming your useless Yi jungle while your bot lane was fucking Queen ADC and you were against
Hi, Salings.
You could have used that time to get
Salings is gone. He just went in, says, "How you doing?" Oh no, he's there. Never mind.
Okay.
But he left.
You know what? I'm gonna repeat this example specifically for you, all of you, because this is a very deep theme that we all are aware of.
Wait, you're very deep? Oh my gosh, I'll leave.
I'm deep into you.
Yeah, just look at the video I'm broadcasting right now, Silings.
No, thanks. He left.
Okay, bye, Silings. Okay, look at the video I'm broadcasting right now.
Just a few panels. Okay. A page turn can result in a decade being lost, but that's what
come back, Silings.
Like to her. I mean,
I heard something about something very deep and I had to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I was really deep into you.
Oh.
Oh, I love the oh. Watch the video. Watch the video, you demon. With me. Let's react.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm reacting.
Okay. I just came in to jump in and say hello, and then you told me, to basically scram, so I'll see you
listening, son?
No. You watch I'm translating my video right now, so, yeah.
Well, the problem is that I had to go do stuff with Diana now.
Okay, go then.
Yes.
Bye.
I just wanted to say basically fuck you in the stream and then leave.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
Okay, bye. Now let's return to the amazing, brilliant description of the League of Legends analogy.
50 minutes playing a game of League of Legends. Now just imagine, how sad would you be if within that 50 minutes where your 0-4 Teemo mid was flaming your useless Yi jungle while your bot lanes picked fucking Queen ADC and you were laning against Tahm top? You could have used that time to get closer to a friend that cherished you deeply before they died.
Fuck you. You know how it is. Fuck you.
I'm already playing League. There's no going below rock bottom. A lifespan of 1,000+ years is so unimaginably long for humans to be able to comprehend. As Frieren goes on her journey, we see the effects of the different towns and villages that were saved by the hero's party, and how the memories of what they did were being preserved. Because even if we were involved in an event as massive as saving the world and defeating the Demon King, life moves on after that. Stories will get passed down, statues will persist, but living memories of the people who actually remember will only remain for so long. You see Frieren deal with problems that we would never even begin to think about. What happens when all of your friends pass away and there's no proof of what you did together aside from the memories you take with you? How do you even begin to build the same bonds when you know their entire lives will be just a blip in yours? Alright, this is getting a little depressing. Here's some action. One upside of being in the party that defeated the Demon King is that Frieren kicks fucking ass. She was already strong enough when she helped defeat the Demon Lord, but now she has even more time to hone her magic. Frieren only keeps getting stronger and more powerful. Frieren barely fears any monsters, and her crew sweeps up any trouble they encounter on their journey. Frieren is not an action manga. Don't come here looking for that. Well, there are some fights here and there, and as the manga goes on, an overarching plotline starts to form about taking down some of the remnants of the old Demon Lord's army. Where the manga shines is in its quieter, introspective moments.
Yes, I agree.
Even though Frieren is probably older than any of us will ever come close to reaching, she still feels like a naive kid in a lot of ways. Oftentimes, she'll come off as detached or uncaring, and it's seeing her slowly come to terms with what she's been through, processing her experiences, and the beautiful moments that come out of it, is what is right at the heart of this tale. I don't want to be that guy that sits here and says, oh, it's kind of a slow burn, guys. Because to me, slow burn has always been the code for, you basically just said it's boring, but in cursive, you pretentious hack. But what I found here is that there's such a unique feeling that leaves you whenever you finish a chapter, and that's because of the atmosphere it creates. It's not a series.
I do enjoy that kind of manga and stories that basically have focus on the introspection of something that already happened. Like the cliche Demon King story already happened. It's done. It's basically just dealing with the aftermath in a lot of ways because it's been like 50 years since then. You know what I mean? And a lot of these things is just... So what is your hair color? Oh, mine. Actually, let me just... Okay, let me just...
It's green.
Yeah.
I saw it. He showed me pictures.
Okay. Annie. What's that about a demon milf queen? Nobody says anything about demon milf queen walking.
It's Myra.
Yeah, it's Myra. Annie, I tagged you in the kind of.
Yeah, you're a demon milf queen.
Oh my!
Today we have the milf, the dilf, and the duck.
Yeah. That sucks you in and refuses to let go, but instead
one of these things is not that the others.
You get lost in its ambience. Ambiance.
This is basically okay. It's black, purple, and red. My hair is black, purple, and red.
I see.
Green.
Black top, black base, and red and purple highlights.
God damn it, I am.
Ambiance.
This manga is screaming for an anime adaptation. It's rare to find a manga that is able to set such a strong atmosphere, so I can only imagine what it would be like with sound effects, voice acting, music, and motion to help set that tone. Normally when I read a manga, I put my Sonic shoes on, fucking Running in the 90s starts playing, because my eyes speed through these panels. But with Frieren, there are several points with zero dialogue, zero reason to hold back, and yet I found myself slowing down my reading pace to just give time for the tale to sink in a bit more, because it just felt right.
I feel like the kind of atmospheric stories are the best usually because
they give
the mangaka time and opportunity to just kind of lean back and look and like lean back and think about it and then put
lean back.
Oh my god!
I love lean.
Don't lean on my street.
Anatis.
Yes, Anatis. We know. Anatis.
I love these sorts of stories.
Yeah.
I would love to see this animated, like made into an anime.
Yeah, another manga I know is basically about. There's more action relatively than this one, but it's basically about an old knight who served his entire life on to the kingdom, deciding fuck that, I'm gonna retire.
Yeah.
So he retires. He's still he's still relatively in the form because he's like legendary knight. So he kind of keeps his body intact. So he's basically like a battle grandpa.
I see.
With like a scar and a beard, and he travels the world, watches these really soft.
Watching these nuts.
Yes, thank you, thank you, Natis. He watches the stories, and he tries beautiful cuisine, and it's very atmospheric, and also that way.
I see.
I like this series.
There will be a line or two that would come out of nowhere and just stick with me.
Kind of.
Like in one of these chapters, Frieren meets a teenage boy named Stark, who's the disciple of one of the members of her hero party, but also a coward. He's living in this village that's being terrorized by a dragon, and when Frieren asks him for help to get rid of it, he reluctantly says yes, even though he's terrified. So when she asks him why he would risk his life protecting this village, he replies, it's simple. He's lived there for 3 years. Frieren calls that ephemeral. Stark calls it an eternity. And I don't know why, but that one little line reminded me just how different we view the passage of time as we get older, elf or not. The older you get, the more time feels like it speeds by, and I don't know why, just that one line alone made me wallow in the moment for a second of just what time must feel like to a being like Frieren. And it's little bits like this that is the real beauty of this manga. When you read it, there won't be this big world-shattering plot twist or this dramatic character death that sticks out to you. Sometimes a character will just say a line that will make you pause for a bit, or you'll turn a page and just see this panel where you just have to sit there and absorb for a while. Chapters are seeped in an air of melancholy. Frieren would be reminiscing about the party, and I would be feeling nostalgic over them, even though I barely even knew them. But I suppose that's exactly how she felt too. We are told that elves in this world are essentially endangered species, largely coming from their lack of drives to seek out each other and breed, which makes sense. For a species, having such an overabundance of time can be a curse, because when you have so much of it, how do you find the motivation to make the most of it? A story like Frieren shows us that it's not just about the amount of time that defines what will leave the biggest impact on your life, but the quality of how you choose to spend it. Every chapter starts off with a reminder of how many years it's been since Himmel's death, because even though the time she spent with him on that journey was less than even 100th of her lifespan, that short amount of time left an imprint that will stay with her for the remainder of it. Not all time is of equal value, and just because you have more of it doesn't necessarily mean your life will have a richer experience. For someone like Frieren, 1 year is barely perceived, 10 years is merely a blip, 100 years is a small phase, but even though someone like her possesses more time than any of us will ever come close to having, it can pass her by just as quickly if she's not careful about it. Because it doesn't matter if you live for 10 years, 50 years, 80 years, or 1,000 years. You can easily waste that time all the same, so keep that in mind next time you're about to hit that match accept button. Oh, for fuck's sake.
La 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 la.
Thank you.
Honestly, though,
That's really good. What was the name?
So no Frieren.
So no Frieren.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the servers in the live room's open chat.
All right.
Feel free. I posted it there. It's a good manga.
You.
It's a really good manga. And the while the action exists, it's definitely not the focus in any shape or form. And it's given, and it's there just to reinforce the. Yes, thank you for 1 bit.
Wolf King cheered X1.
Thank you for 1 bit, Wolf King. I'm fed with bits today.